Serious hit at the palace's strong decision shows that the Sussexes are out, as the world prepares to say farewell to Her Majesty. There are a number of controversy decisions being made behind the scenes. Hello and a very warm welcome to the Royal Insider News channel. In just a matter of hours there will be a long silence descending on central London for the very first time since 1965. A state funeral procession is going to wind its way through the city. The route will be lined with military personnel and the streets will echo only the sound of 142 sailors pulling the state gun carriage bearing Her Majesty's coffin. For the people of the UK, the loss of the Queen has been a convulsive shock. After all, she is the one responsible for shepherding an ancient institution into the 21st century. Now of course the Queen was 96 years old and her health had obviously been declining over the past 12 months or so. But it doesn't matter that her passing was inevitable. The Queen was always poker face. She was the no-nonsense leader who loved a good bar heater in the Racing Post, and she has been such a fixture in the national psyche for such a long time now. So for the whole world we're about to say our final goodbyes to a woman who was as famous as she was. And for the royal family, they are losing a beloved mother, grandmother and a great-grandmother. And for the monarchy, a savior who actually wasn't so likely to be the savior. Most likely the Queen was the very last British Queen that any adult today is ever going to see. And as Monday gets underway, London is getting ready for the biggest and the most important state occasion ever since the death of her father George VI back in 1952. So Operation London Bridge may have set down minute by minute literally how the events of today are going to unfold, but their modern House of Windsor is one that is equally defined in the public imagination by the dramas that have beset Buckingham Palace recently. So there are a few big unknowns that we need to look out for today. So the first thing is we are very interested to watch what's going to go on with the seating. It's going to be pretty fascinating to see where everybody ends up. Until Meghan took effect back in 2020, Harry and Meghan were always found immediately behind or next to William and Catherine. But clearly in June of this year all of that changed. We all saw the service of Thanksgiving for the life of the Queen at St. Paul's Cathedral, and Meghan and Harry were literally put in their place. They were sitting there in the second row. No more first row for them. The mighty had fallen, so the messaging of this decision was about as blunt as we can get. Obviously the message was all right. You want to be out there budding around with Oprah and getting on Netflix's payroll. Then you're going to be sitting in the second row with the royal cousins. But that was when they were the grandchildren of the reigning monarch. So that calculation really changes, considering that now Harry is the son of a king. So what could this mean for the funeral of the Queen? Well, we're not really sure if precedent's going to spin out the Queen's family around the front rows. The two of them were busy going on global TV to talk about how awful and miserable royal life was for them. And what do you think about the royal family? Please tell me what you think below in the comment section. If you think my video is helpful, please remember to like and share it with your friends and family who would enjoy it. And don't forget to subscribe to the Royal Insider News channel to get more videos from our team. Thank you so much for tuning in. Have a lovely week, and I'll be back to see you all in the next videos.